Hi there! As we move toward September, I was doing a little research and saw that September is National Obesity Awareness Month. So we're going to tackle this topic. We've tackled it before, and I think we will probably tackle it many times in the future because it's a prevalent problem and we need to address it. Now, I want everybody to understand that this is not about body shaming. I love the body positivity movement where we love ourselves and accept ourselves the way that we are. I'm talking about health risks here. And so we need to be mindful of these things so that we can be as healthy as possible. Being significantly overweight is associated with a multitude of medical conditions: diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a whole bunch of different kinds of cancers, sleep apnea, etc. So what we want to do is try to decrease our risk factors for these. If you struggle with obesity like I did before I had weight loss surgery, you're probably thinking, duh, Dr. Mindy, I already know that I have a problem with obesity. I don't need to be made more aware of it. Okay, I get it. But this is a good time for us to take stock and try to make some positive changes in the ways that we can. I feel like we are in society about where we were in the early 90s with alcoholism. Like, we're just starting to accept that it's a chronic disease, and we're really just starting to get some very exciting research and medication opportunities to help with this. Now, alcoholism is a whole nother topic for a whole nother set of days, but I kind of feel like we're just on the cusp of really being able to address this. Addressing it is multifactorial. We used to think that people just needed to eat less and exercise more. And for many people that certainly is part of how we address this, but it has to be a multidisciplinary approach. So we tackle the food aspect, we tackle the exercise aspect. If we need it, we address therapy, because for a lot of people there's an emotional component to this. There are medications and surgeries now available too, and at some point we're going to have some sort of a genetic component that we can address. So I'm very excited because as our society struggles more and more with this, I really feel like we are on the verge of having some useful tools. I've done a whole series on each of those subjects before, so if you're interested, refer back to my old videos because they are chock full of information. This is just a very surface scratching that we're doing here. Some things to keep in mind as we tackle this obesity epidemic. Number one, there's not a deadline. People often come into me and say, okay, I want to lose X amount of weight by the wedding or the reunion or whatever. And I have to remind them and myself that there's really not a set time. This is the long game. And so we're thinking about way down the road. Being healthier, that's my main goal.
We're in the end game now.
Surround yourself with a team. People who are there to make sure that you succeed. This may be your best friend, your mom, your significant other. Involve your doctor, get a therapist if you need to, and have a team that is there to make sure that you succeed. If you accidentally put somebody on your team who's not good for the team, if they're going to criticize you too much and not be helpful, they're fired. Get somebody else on the team. Teams do better than individuals when it comes to something like this. So arm yourself with all the tools that we have and set out for better health long term. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.